Hey YouTube, I'm back again. Got another pickups video for you. Just want to show you what I've got over the last couple of weeks. Firstly, as you can see, we have a new big sleeve. So last week Tesco's issued 10 new big sleeve releases, and they reissued the previous 3 that had previously sold out. Trainspotting 2, Beauty and the Beast and Rogue One have all been reissued. 2 of those I have. The third one, Beauty and the Beast, I was never really that fussed about getting. But there was, like I said, 10 new releases, 4, possibly 5 that I was interested in, but this is the only one that my local Tesco's had. The others that I'm wanting, I might end up ordering from the website, because I've been in Tesco's a couple of times and they've never got them in. Anyway, as you can see, Back to the Future. This is a 7-disc set. Obviously it's been a trilogy, 3 movies, but there's 3 Blu-rays and 4 DVDs, even though it says 3 DVDs on the cover. You can get the hat cards and whatnot with them as usual. Well, so we can pop this open. Now this has, like all the others, the J card on it, but they're like a hard card sleeve normally. With this one, it's quite a flimsy, very flimsy paper back, which has already gotten bent, unfortunately. Yes, I'm not liking that so much. So let's see if we can get into this single-handed. So firstly, we've got some artwork inside there. Now we fold it open once again. It's a little bit plain there with the disc side, which is a bit disappointing, but you've got the 3, like I said, the 3 Blu-rays there, which look pretty much identical to the other Blu-ray releases, and same with the DVDs. You've got the 3 movies on an extra disc of special features. And inside there are the art cards, which this time are in their own little sleeve, which is not the norm for these. They normally just slip straight out. So, the first one. I'm going to assume they're all the same on the back. Yeah, they've just got the Back to the Future logo on the back. Then we've got blueprints of the DeLorean. And then another, looks like concept art. A lot of luck with this, haven't we? There we go. Yep, some concept art of the DeLorean once again. And finally, hoverboard from the second and I guess the 3rd movie. But yeah, overall this is a really nice set, and even though I've got the movies on steelbook editions, I'm pretty chuffed to have finally got this one. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to get the Indiana Jones set as well, because I really want to pick that up. Anyway, I'm just going to pause for a moment while I put all this back together, and then I'll be back with the rest of the pickups. Okay, moving on. Got a couple of late Black Friday pickups. This first one, excuse me, came from Zavvi. I did originally look at this on Black Friday, and it was in the list of the sale items, but it hadn't actually been reduced. And it's the Arrow Steelbook of Bride of the Animator. This was one of only 2 Arrow Steelbooks that I actually needed to complete the collection. They're pretty much 2 of the last that were released, both of which are reissues of existing releases that I was in no hurry to get, although I do still want to complete the Steelbook collection, even though I do already own the other releases. So yeah, I was really in no hurry to buy this, and on Black Friday I checked out the sale at Zavvi, and this was showing at $17.99, which hadn't been reduced, so I didn't bother. Following week, the price did go down to $9.99, so at that point I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grab it. It may at some point be cheaper than that, but $9.99 is a price that I'm happy to have picked this up. Yep, so that's the Bride of the Animator Steelbook. And then this was on sale at Amazon. Picked this up for $7.99. Return to Horror High. This is the Slasher Classics collection from 88 Films. Spine number 25. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually ever seen this have a price drop, so I was happy to get that, because it was the one of the set that I was missing, apart from the last one. This was one in the middle of the set, if you like, that I hadn't got. Then we've got a couple of pre-orders that came out this week, on Monday, and I'd ordered both of these again from Amazon separate times, but because they had the same release date, they pushed them together, and for some reason, even though it was Amazon Prime, they used Royal Mail, which they don't normally do. They normally use their own courier service, and they were due for delivery last Monday, and right up until about 7 o'clock they were still due for delivery, until they sent me an email that said they'd been delayed. They hadn't even gone out for delivery when I checked online. Yeah, it was a weird thing, because I got an email. I wasn't awake for the email, but I found it on Monday morning. I got an email at almost 2 o'clock in the morning to say that it had been dispatched, which was very late for Amazon for a Monday release. Normally they get sent on a Saturday. Saturday today, there's another release on Monday, and I've already had an email to say that's been dispatched. So these were dispatched very late. Consequently, they never arrived on Monday. I wasn't in on Tuesday, and because they posted them in a box together, they were too big for the letterbox, so I had to go and pick them up on Wednesday eventually. So we've got another 88 Films Slasher Classics collection. This is the most recent one, number 30, and we have Toolbox Murders. Comes with the slipcover, and finally, it's the same artwork. Finally, 88 Films have started to sell what were their own website exclusive slipcovers through the retailers. Now, what they did this time, they kept the first 250 for their own website, because they're all numbered. They kept the first 250 for their website, and then had the rest available elsewhere, which I think is better for the consumer, because when they're exclusive to their website, they can charge whatever they want. Once the likes of Amazon and HMV and Zavvi get hold of them, then the prices can vary, and this was quite a bit cheaper than the 88 Films website. So yeah, I was really chuffed to have got that, even though it, like I say, it arrived a few days late. Then this one, it's unbelievable that I've never owned this film before, even though I really enjoy it. And the last time I saw it was maybe 2, 3, something like that years ago, from Love Film, when I used to have a Love Film account, and they used to send you the DVDs through the post. This is a reissue, I guess, but of Suspiria, which came out on Monday. It's in a slipcase, nice, quite hard slipcase. It's a dual format, so it's a Blu-ray and a DVD. Nice embossed slipcover there. The only one gripe, and it's a little one, it's the text on the spine is upside down. So if you look at every other DVD, every other Blu-ray on the shelf, and then that one, the text goes the wrong direction. It's like the way the German releases are. They have theirs the wrong way around for whatever reason. But other than that, yeah, it's a gorgeous list, and the film looks beautiful. It's a 4K restoration. I mean, it's still only 1080p, so it's not presented in 4K, but it's from a 4K source, and like I say, it looks spectacular. Then moving on, a couple of eBay items that these both arrived in the post this morning, and I've got an HD DVD. It's a while since I've picked up an HD DVD because there's so few that I don't already own now that it's getting very difficult to find new ones that I didn't have. This one I've been looking for such a long time, but the prices are always pretty high for this film. But I managed to find this on a buy it now on eBay the other night for $4.99, so yeah, I grabbed it. Then again, this arrived today. I've been watching this on eBay for a while. The guy that was selling them had a lot, and when I looked this week, I think it was down to the last single numbers, maybe 6 or 7. So I thought now was the time to jump on it. It was only a tenner. And this is Justice League Teen Titans. This is the limited edition set with the Robin figure. Unfortunately, the guy that sold this thought it would be a good idea just to stick it in a jiffy envelope rather than in a box, and consequently means that it's yeah, it got crushed in the post and banged up on the corner as well. So I was really not happy with that, and I'm in 2 minds at the moment whether to return it or not. But the thing is, I don't know whether there's any more left, and I've never seen these anywhere else at such a good price. So I don't know what to do. I'll probably end up keeping it, but I'm really not happy that it got so crushed in the post. Yeah, but it's still pretty nice. Then some charity shop pickups. These I picked up after work yesterday in the British Heart Foundation. They were $1.99 each. A couple of Blu-rays. The Penguin King in 3D. Richard Attenborough narrated documentary, so I'm sure it'll be pretty good. And Riddick, the extended cut. Again, this is another one that I rented off Love Film a few years ago. Only seen it the once. I'm pretty much sure, I know I enjoyed it, but I don't remember an awful lot about it. So yeah, I definitely want to watch this one again. These also come with the slip covers. Then from Salvation Army, still doing their 4 for £1 on DVDs. They had a couple of box sets on the shelf, and I asked the guy behind the counter, I said, are the box sets included in the 4 for £1? He said all the DVDs. So I thought, right, fine. One of the box sets was a Lee Evans, no it wasn't, it was an Eddie Izzard stand-up box set. I think it was 6 or 7 DVDs inside, but all the discs were really badly scratched, so I had to pass on that. But I did pick up another one. The first one I got was Virus. This is a foreign release. I think it's Italian. I don't think this film was ever released in the UK. I did get a copy of this from the car boot sale in, I want to say something like 2003 or 2004, around about then. It was a bootleg, and I really enjoyed it, and it was one of those films that I kind of saw, and then I don't know what happened to the disc, because it was not an original one. I think it just got slung away or given away, or anyway, I didn't have it for that long, and I kind of remembered the film, and for a long time I couldn't remember what it was called. And it was only quite recently I think I accidentally came across it on IMDb, and when I looked, there was no UK release of it, so yeah, I was quite surprised to find this in the charity shop. It was only 25p. I also got Nativity, Christmas movie. I've never ever seen this, so I'm looking forward to watching that over Christmas. Then a Comic Relief, Red Nose Day, 25 Monster Years. I guess it's clips from all the shows over the previous 25 years. And then the one box set that I got, again 25p. Outnumbered, series 1, 2 and 3, and the Christmas special. I haven't really, I think I've only ever seen one episode of this a long time ago, and I didn't think it was really that funny, but for 25p you get all 3 series. Yeah, I'll give it another go. And then finally, again, these were 4 for £1. I got Lethal Weapon, Lethal Weapon 2, Lethal Weapon 3, and Lethal Weapon 4. These are all Region 1 releases, and they all come with these snapper cases, which I really like, and the discs are flipper discs, double-sided. I'm not sure whether they're full screen and widescreen, or movie one side and special features on the other, but either way, yeah, I'm really chuffed to have got all of those, and they're in pretty much mint condition as well, these covers. Sometimes these snapper cases, the card sleeves or covers, or whatever you want to call them, get badly damaged, but those are in really good nick. Also yesterday, while I was out looking around the charity shops, I popped into Granger Games and grabbed a couple of Blu-rays, 50p each, Cop Out. I haven't seen this for a while. Kevin Smith movie. I do enjoy his films. This probably isn't his best, mainly because he was working for someone else. He was just directing, he didn't write this, and it's definitely not Bruce Willis's finest work either. And the other one was 44-inch Chest. I've never seen this, but it's got an awesome looking cast, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that one out. And finally, a bunch of pound shop pickups. These were 2 different pound shops, but on the same day in the same town. Yeah, there's 2 pound shops. So, firstly, got Jungle in 3D, Wildlife in 3D, Wild Africa Volume 2 in 3D, Pet, Black Sheep, not the film I thought it was actually. There's another movie called Black Sheep, which is a bit of a comedy. Also, I think it's Australian. Is it Australian or New Zealand? About killer rabid sheep, but it's not that one. Some Danny Trejo, Bullet, 13, another pretty good looking cast. Yeah, looking forward to that one. I don't even know the name of this. I'm assuming that's 28k, but I don't know for sure whether it's definitely 20, but whether that's... Anyway, I don't know anything about that film. Barely Lethal. So they all came from the first Poundland, and then these three came from the other one. So firstly, the Snow Queen, and the Snow Queen 2, some Christmassy ones there, and finally a DVD, and I had a lot of trouble getting this. So this is Blackadder's Christmas Carol, and they didn't want to sell me this. There was about a dozen of them out on the shelf, and when I got to the checkout, she scanned the other stuff. I had those 2 Snow Queen Blu-rays, and it came up with an error at the checkout, and she said, "Oh, I can't sell you this." And I said, "What do you mean you can't sell me?" There's an error on the checkout. There's an error on the screen. It says that we can't sell it. And I explained to her, I said, "You've got loads of them out on the shelf." "Oh yeah, but for whatever reason we're not allowed to sell you it." I thought, "Well, why on earth do you have it?" So she actually took it off me and put it under the counter. She wouldn't give me it. So I paid for the other items, put them in my bag, and went back to the DVDs. Now this particular store is on the premises of an old Virgin Megastore, and it's a really, really big shop, and it's like a walk-through shop. There's doors at either end, which consequently this means there's checkouts at either end. So I grabbed another copy, robbed a replay sticker off the back of a DVD and stuck it on the back of this, so that when they scanned it, it didn't come up as a as something that they couldn't sell me. So I still paid the same price for it, just so I could actually get hold of this thing, because they weren't going to sell me it, and I haven't seen this for years. Even though I think I do have it in the Blackadder box set now I think about it, but yeah, I'm still chuffed to have got hold of that. But, yeah, it's that's just a sticker on the barcode. When they scanned that barcode, they couldn't, for whatever reason, it wasn't on their system. Yeah, anyway, that's everything I picked up over the last couple of weeks. I say over the last couple of weeks. That Back to the Future is the only thing I got last week. All of this I picked up pretty much in the last few days. Apart from those things that came in the post on Wednesday. Yeah, so coming up, I don't know that I'll have another video out now before Christmas. That said, I have a pre-order, like I mentioned before, that's out on Monday. I have at least one item outstanding from Amazon from Black Friday that still hasn't come back into stock. Do I have something else coming off eBay? I'm not sure, I can't remember. So I might have a mini pickles video in the next week. I'd have no intention of buying anything else between now and Christmas, but all the best intentions and all that. I'm going Christmas shopping tomorrow, so no doubt I'll end up in a pound shop somewhere, or CEX, or somewhere that I might yet buy something. And if that's the case, then yes, I'll definitely be doing another video before Christmas. So yeah, forget about it. Just forget I said all that. There'll more than likely be another video between now and Christmas. Yeah, but like I say, that's your lot for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Ta-ra.